Prepare to be transported through the corridors of time as we unveil a tale of astonishing transformation in the heart of Asia. In the annals of history, few narratives hold the power to captivate us like this one-ear tale of two Chinas. One mired in the clutches of feudalism, foreign dominance, and rural suffering. And the other emerging as an industrial juggernaut, pulsating with political fervor and the spirit of revolution. This metamorphosis, the repercussions of which still resonate today, was nothing short of a revolution, a seismic force that reshaped the destinies of millions. Some hailed it as a long-awaited awakening, a break free from the chains of the past, while others condemned it as a raging storm of controversy, leaving a trail of upheaval in its wake. But who was the visionary architect of this unprecedented change? The mastermind behind this titanic shift that etched its mark on a nation and an era. Welcome to Rapid Rewinds. Today, we invite you to embark on an enthralling voyage through history as we unveil the riveting story of none other than Mao Zedong. But before we dive into this extraordinary journey, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon. Born on December 26, 1893, in the serene village of Shaoshan, Mao came from a family of modest farmers who eventually found success through agriculture and grain trade. His early life was a testament to the simplicity of rural living, but it was far from idyllic. At just 8 years old, Mao eagerly enrolled in the village's primary school, where he was introduced to the fundamentals of the Wujing, Confucian classics, sparking his young intellect. However, at the tender age of 13, he was burdened by the weight of tradition, including an arranged marriage he staunchly opposed. Yet, he embarked on a quest for knowledge, striving to break free from the chains of rural life. He pursued education at a higher primary school and later at a secondary school in Changsha, the provincial capital. In this bustling city, he was exposed to a world of Western ideas brought by reformers like Liang Qichao and Sun Yat-sen. As Mao immersed in revolutionary ideas, the Wuchang Uprising of October 1911 against the Qing dynasty ignited a fervent rebellion in Changsha, where he joined a Hun army unit for 6 months, strengthening his admiration for military leaders. As the new Chinese Republic emerged in the spring of 1912, Mao's military service ended, leading to a year of diverse pursuits, from law and police schools to business studies, all while he delved into Western liberal classics at the provincial library. His choices reflected China's uncertain times, shaped by the end of the civil service examination system in 1905 and the rise of Western education, posing a dilemma for young minds in shaping the nation's future. In 1918, Mao's graduation from the first provincial normal school in Changsha marked the start of his intellectual journey. His involvement in student organizations, like the New People's Study Society, set the stage for later CCP members. His path continued to Peking University, where his role as a librarian's assistant was transformative, influenced by key figures Li Dajiao and Chen Duxiu in the CCP's formation. Mao's fortunate presence at Peking University in the months before the May 4th movement of 1919 coincided with a protest initially against the transfer of German concessions in Shandong to Japan. This event evolved into a whirlwind of political and cultural transformation, as Chinese radicals shifted from Western liberalism to Marxism and Leninism, ultimately paving the way for the birth of the CCP in 1921. In the midst of this, on May 4, 1919, Mao wrote a significant editorial, declaring, "The world is ours, the nation is ours, society is ours. If we do not speak, who will speak? If we do not act, who will act?" This pivotal moment sparked an enduring sense of duty in his generation towards China's future. During the summer of 1919, Mao played an active role in establishing various organizations in Changsha, uniting students, merchants, and workers in spirited demonstrations against Japan. Despite his earlier writings mentioning the global Army of the Red Flag and praising the 1917 Russian Revolution, it wasn't until January 1921 that he fully embraced Marxism as China's guiding philosophy. He joined the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, in 1921, becoming one of its founding members. Over the next few years, Mao rose through the ranks of the CCP and became a key figure in the party's leadership. Mao's personal life was marked by a series of marriages and family tragedies. He married 4 times and had several children, but many of his family members suffered due to political turmoil and persecution. His first wife, Yang Kaihui, was executed by nationalist forces in 1930. His second wife, He Zizhen, divorced him during the Long March. His third wife, Jiang Qing, became a prominent figure during the Cultural Revolution but was later arrested and sentenced to death. Despite these personal losses, Mao remained deeply committed to his political cause. By 1923, Mao was among the first communists to embrace Sun Yat-sen's Nationalist Party when the fledgling party formed an alliance. He worked within its ranks, and in the first half of 1924, Shanghai became his base, where he held a prominent position in the Nationalists' Executive Bureau. However, a pivotal turning point occurred during his winter stay in his hometown, Shaoshan, in 1924–25. Witnessing the fervent political awakening of peasants after the shooting of Chinese by foreign police in Shanghai, Mao recognized the revolutionary potential within the rural populace. He transformed his perception of peasants, seeing them as vital to China's revitalization. In a whirlwind journey, Mao departed Hune, aligning with the Nationalist Party in bustling Guangzhou. Despite Chiang's expulsion of communists in 1926, Mao persisted, training peasants, while Chiang's quest to unify China ignited. By 1927, Mao returned to Hune, bracing for a peasant revolt. Chiang's opposition caused CCP setbacks in urban areas. Undeterred, Mao sought refuge in the Jinggang Mountains, where he birthed the Red Army, ultimately vanquishing Chiang in the epic Chinese Civil War. In the Jiangxi Soviet era, Mao's authority remained limited until the Long March of 1935 thrust him into a de facto leadership role. His strategic skills were vital during this challenging journey, solidifying his CCP standing. By 1937, a united front with the nationalists emerged during the anti-Japanese war, with Mao emphasizing nationalist and agrarian policies. His journey to CCP supremacy came through the 1942–43 rectification campaign, erasing Soviet influence. Mao played a central role in the CCP's victory over the nationalists, culminating in the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949. Cooperation with Stalin was essential but later faced challenges during the Korean War. China initially followed Soviet-style policies but eventually diverged. In 1949, Mao shifted to urban leadership, redistributing land and launching industrialization efforts. However, he later championed rapid collectivization in 1955. The 100 Flowers campaign took an authoritarian turn in 1956, and the Great Leap Forward, driven by Mao's fervent desire for rapid industrialization and collectivization, had catastrophic consequences, triggering a devastating famine. By the early 1960s, China faced dire food shortages, sparking a fervent class struggle campaign. Internal power struggles came to the forefront by 1964, marking a turbulent period. The Great Proletarian Cultural Revolution aimed to combat bureaucratic elements, but also became a tool for personal scores. Mao's evolving tactics emphasized state power, resulting in radicalism. During the years from 1965 to 1976, Mao continued to wield significant influence in China. He promoted his personality cult, initiated purges against perceived enemies, and maintained strict control over the Communist Party. These years also saw the rise of the Gang of Four, a group of radicals led by Mao's wife, Jiang Qing, who played a key role in the tumultuous events of the Cultural Revolution. Mao's health declined during this time, and on September 9, 1976, his passing left a legacy marked by divisions. To some, he is hailed as a founding father of modern China who helped it emerge from centuries of humiliation and poverty. To others, he is a ruthless dictator responsible for the deaths of millions and the destruction of traditional Chinese culture. Mao's life story is a complex and controversial one, marked by both remarkable achievements and grave atrocities. His legacy continues to be a subject of debate and scrutiny, reminding the world of the complexities of leadership and the consequences of absolute power. As Mao once said, "Power comes from the muzzle of a gun. Those that have the guns have the power. Those that have the power dictate what type of government there shall be." Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey. We value your feedback and invite you to let us know which historical personalities you'd like to explore next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more intriguing stories. Until next time, stay curious.